It's critical. I mean, it's to the point where now we got a meaningful game, this late in the year, obviously, and the goal is obviously to go 1-0, as everybody around the league's trying to do, and I think using a little momentum from last week, can help us, going forward. But listen, we understand too, it's a good football team we're about to play, inside a dome, loud, and all of that. So we've got to play well.
Knowing that this is a big game for Detroit too, kind of, their season on the line in a way. Do you guys take that into account at all in preparing, or do you just focus on yourself?
No, I mean, you do, and understand that they're in the same situation kind of we are, and yet it's still, I know their coach is telling them the same thing. It's about us, right? And I'm saying the same thing about our team. It's about us, and we just you got to focus and just lock in on the details of your job and go to work.
That third cornerback spot, you've kind of been rotating guys. Trey Herndon was a healthy scratch a week ago. Are you planning to, is that just playing the receiver matchup from the other team kind of deal, or are you liking what you're seeing from Buster and Campbell? And you want to keep?
Yeah, all three guys have done a nice job. It's just an opportunity for all of them to get time and to get some snaps, and still trying to find the right combination of guys, but all three have done a nice job, there, and it really doesn't have anything to do with the opponent other than let's see our guys play, and it's great for Buster, a young player, to get meaningful snaps now and gain more confidence as he goes.
How challenging is it to go against that Lions offense? Sort of more of an old school, I guess, is what people say, offense. Just going up against it with the personnel matchups.
I mean, it's tough. I mean, it's a great offensive line. Number one, it starts there. Running back, two good running backs. A quarterback's a veteran guy, and they want to run the football, and it's a challenge. Each week, and our defense needs to be ready to go and be on point, and try to slow them down best they can. But it's kind of runs through that aspect, of their offense, and of course Jared's playing well. They've won 3 of their last 4 here, and kind of a little bit on a roll.
Can you see the league sort of shifting a little bit back to that because the defenses are sort of smaller now? You're going to be able to run the football a little bit more.
I mean, it's interesting because historically there's always ebbs and flows of the historical data, with the NFL, and I still believe you got to throw the football to win, in this league, and it helps you score points, in this league. But you're seeing too that the running game is kind of picking itself up, and I also believe that down the stretch here, you got to have the ability to do that. You got to be able to run the football because, I've been in situations where you get yourself into the postseason and you might have to be on the road in a, outdoor cold environment, and the ability to not only run the ball, effectively in those situations.
If Travis does play, what kind of workload do you envision for Darrell Henderson?
Probably, if Travis is going, Darrell will probably be down,
Okay.
Be inactive, for this game, as he continues to grow and learn the offense.
But if Travis doesn't,
Yeah, those are decisions we'll make after today and tomorrow, obviously, and that's definitely a possibility. Yeah.
What do you like out of what Snoop gave you last week a little bit?
He ran hard, took care of the football, had a couple nice pickups and protection. Just growing, young player that, quite honestly, just need to put him out there a little bit more and let him get more confidence, and show us that he's capable of handling, his role on a big stage. And I thought he took a step in the right direction last week.
Can he have kind of a different element than the other backs in the room? I think Press kind of mentioned it yesterday. He can be kind of that tough downhill runner.
He's a little bigger, a little thicker, a little more powerful, run behind his pads type guy. I think he could do that, be that type of guy for us. Probably not going to stretch the defense going sideways, but he's really good between the tackles, and I think that's something that could turn into a good role for him.
Why is receivers say Trevor throws a pretty catchable ball? Why? What is it about the way he throws it that makes it catchable?
Well, I think first off, there's not a lot of wobbles, ducks, as they say, this ball. Pretty good spiral. He puts it in Trevor's tall, his release, where he puts the ball, all those things become what we would call catchable footballs, right? So, I'm sure there's probably a stat out there somewhere that's, a percentage of catchable balls, right? And he's probably up there with, with some of the top guys. But all that's part of it. We work on accuracy. It's something you can work on. You can improve it. And he does a nice job just kind of putting the ball where he wants to put it.